Hi parents, today we're going to talk about some things you can do at home with your children using hopefully things that you have, tongs and tweezers and chopsticks. Any of these things are really good for developing fine motor, and children just love to manipulate items, and you can use things like nuts or pine cones, or even cut up pieces of sponge. You always want to have your work put on a tray so that the children have all of their things together, and then they're able to put their work away. So I'm going to show you a few different options, and then you can just be creative and look around your house and see what you can find. So for this work, I just have a simple jar on a tray and a bowl with some nuts. And for younger children, you're going to want to show them how to use the tong or the tweezers or the chopsticks, and show them how to push it closed and open first, and then show them how to do it. And you want to make sure the materials that you give them are challenging enough but not too challenging so that they're getting frustrated and not being able to do the work. And then depending on the age of your child, you could give them a larger bowl for them to work with of items so that it lasts longer. And if it's a smaller child, a manageable amount is good. And then you just want to show them how to do it. And once they get through all of them, then they simply pour it back in. So now I'll show you a couple different things. So this one is just an ice tray and some pom-poms. And we'll use the chopsticks for these. Again, show them how to open and close. And then they'll just do one-to-one correspondence and put them in the different parts of the ice tray. You could also add different things. You could color the ice tray different colors, and they have to match the colors. There's all different ways to do it. So then they fill them all up, and then you want to encourage them by modeling. When you do it for them first, you show them how to put it back so it is ready for the next time they use it. And then they would take all of this and put it back on the shelf. And then here's another option. These are beans. We use the tweezers for this, and just a smaller jar. And this really, all of these works help with focus and concentration and independence. And you show them just very slowly. And they'll go through every one of the beans and fill it all the way up, and then dump them back out. And I have children playing with this kind of work for long periods of time. And again, the older your child, you could give them a really big bucket of these, and they could work for a long time on it. And then, like I said, after you're all done, they put them back on the tray and then put them back on a shelf. So over here is where we have our work shelf, and we have different items on our shelf. They're all in trays or baskets, so that they are contained and manageable for the children to clean up after themselves. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and that you can find some creative ways to use tongs and chopsticks and different materials you have at home. Have fun!